Okay, well, how am I gonna say this? Basically, I miss Eve. So that's the short version of it. Uh, the little longer version of it is that for the past week, I've been logging almost every day in the game. I've been active on the Wamp Discord server, talking with people and just asking questions about the game and how the world is going and everything, getting back into the feel of it. Uh, well, people have been asking me questions like, "What are you doing?" and what's gonna happen. So I figured I would explain what I'm doing in a video just to put everybody up to speed. Well, basically, it's been 3 years since I quit, and when I did quit 3 years ago, uh, I was at a hard spot both in my professional and personal life with health, and the fact that I was running an alliance full time uh, was basically taking a toll on me. So I needed to step away from the game. Uh, right now, I'm in a much better situation. Professionally, I'm still in the role I took 3 years ago, but it's not a new role for me. So I know my team. I know the people I manage. It's pretty much under control right now, so it's going pretty well on the professional side. On the health side, I did have my operation, so well, I don't want to say I'm a cancer survivor, but it's technically true, even though it was just a minor skin cancer, but still. So I did get my operation, no symptoms, so I'm as healthy as I can be. Uh, so basically, I'm in a good spot where I can enjoy an MMORPG in my free time. So during the past 3 years, I've been playing mostly single player game or game that I can or MMOs, but that I can just go in and out and play and not dedicate any special time to the game itself. So I've been playing Albion online. I've been playing Throne and Liberty on the MMO side. I've been playing a lot of the like Paradox game, Europa Universalis, Victoria, and single player RPG. But still, once you've played Eve, you cannot. It's like in a league of its own. So I kind of want to get back into it. Actually, the real story behind it was that my daughter, looking at the YouTube series, decided to create a character, and she started playing the tutorial. And now to get her hook, I showed her some old Rooks and Kings video and stuff like that, and basically it got me hooked back on the game. So that's where I'm at now. And also during those time, what happened was Womp, like, I really confirmed that I did a good job with how I handled the transition and who I put in charge when I left, because they ended up like claiming like almost half of Detroit. They were really successful for a long while, uh, until the introduction of the Metanox drill, which kind of shifted the balance in nullsec. So I'll go into that in another video eventually if that's interesting for you guys. But anyway, I want to try to keep this one as short as possible, but you know me, I like rambling a little bit. So anyway, where does that put me right now? Well, Womp is currently sleeping, I would say, since they got evicted from Detroit. So basically, I'm a player playing mostly solo right now, and well, still it doesn't matter. I want to play the game. So basically, what I want to do is I want to get back into the game. What I'm not doing, because people are asking me like, "Are you gonna start Wamp again or everything?" I'm not blowing the horn of Wamp door and summoning everybody for a big battle, because one, I have way too much respect for what Rexon and the rest of the crew did while I was away, that I wouldn't want to like ruin their legacy with some half-ass thing that I would do on my own, and that wouldn't uh, like at least be on par with what you got used to as Wamp member and as viewer if you're just watching my channel to follow our story. So I don't want to do something that's half baked, but at the same time I want to play. Uh, and there was always a big limiting factor when I was CEO of Wamp, which was my own skill as a player. To put it bluntly, I'm not a super good EVE player. So I think I was a decent CEO. I managed to start as a single player, build a corp, recruit the people that could help me move that corp forward, become a self-holding entity, which eventually became like a regional power in the grand scheme of things. So even if that was after I left, so all in all, I think I did a decent job as a CEO. I think I did a decent job as a diplomat, but I'm not a good pilot. Okay, so I do have like I'm 80% dangerous, but Governor Lee from Absolute Order or whatever, he's at 86, so it doesn't mean anything. Uh, what I want to be able to do, and the fact that I was not a good player, that was not technically a good pilot, hindered me in my ability to run the corp because I didn't know like I was always stressed during battle. Well, way too much stress during fights compared to what I normally should have been if I would have been a better pilot. Let's say just if I was able to take an FC and not stress because I needed to find an FC to FC the fleet. So that's what I want to do right now, is basically learn to be a better pilot. So I need to be able to handle myself better in wormhole, to be able to scan, to be able to lead a fleet in battle. These are all skill I'm lacking, and if I want to do something good and play with the big boys, these are stuff I need to learn as a pilot. So that I think there's ways to learn that in EVE right now without having to reform Wamp, and that way if I eventually do end up reforming Wamp or somebody or Rexon call Wamp again or whatever, then I could be a much more useful member. Plus right now I'm not either Guns R Us or Wamp CEO, so whatever I do, I have no right to go there and claim the Wampire back. It's not my style. I passed the key to somebody else, so that's their corp right now. Doesn't mean I cannot play a role in it, but we'll see in due time. Still, I got a lot of progression to do as a player. Also, I do want to eventually. I had cap before I left, so I do want to eventually fly cap in battle. I never actually flown a capital ship in battle, even though I had some at one point. So that are my goals for now. And now my timeline, what it is right now is I'm playing for 2 weeks, then I got some real life stuff, vacation with the family, and gonna be playing more regularly, probably starting the end of August. No, not the beginning of August. I mean, the end of July. So and I want to do YouTube videos if I can find a format that's interesting for you guys, because the I mean I won't build a career as a YouTuber. Okay, that's not my goal, and that never was my goal when I started. I did end up getting a lot of people subscribing to the channel, but the I'm not quitting my day job anytime soon to become a full-time YouTuber. The My video, as you see, they're kind of low effort. I don't have big editing skill, and I'm not gonna do guides or stuff. I did like once or twice, but it's not the strength of my channel. The people that are following me, I think, and again, I'm gonna do a little poll to see what you want me to do with the channel. But I think the people that were following me were following my story and the story of the group that I built, the politics behind a little bit, and that was the interesting part more than actually what I could teach people. I did a few videos on like how industry work, but there's a ton of like much better channel than mine with well structured, well edited videos that are teaching stuff. So that's not my strength. So I want to continue to tell the story. So right now, what you might probably see is going to be a training arc on Thanak becoming a better FC for at least the next month or two. And after that, we'll see where this leads us. Now, what I did during this week, okay, I used to always publish my assets and everything. So just for the sake of tradition, right now my current net worth is, according to Jeeve Asset, 150 billion, and I was like, no, that's not possible. And you can see that I got like 48 billion in ISK, and I got 28 billion in asset. So that's my ship. The reason I'm worth that much is because of the skill point. Jeeves Asset, for some reason, calculate the value of the skill point, and I'm worth almost 75 billion in skill point. So that leave me like, if I look at the amount of skill point I got like 108 million skill point. I was Omega for a long time after, because I had like a lot of time, but I had to reactivate my Omega this week, which I did. So anyway, that's where I'm at, and I'm not space poor, like I can afford ship, but I'm not space rich that I can afford a Titan and go Whelp it, or so I still got a lot of got a lot of stuff to do. So I also need to be making money, and like personally, if I want to be able to fly cap at some point. Aside from that, what I did this week is I did buy a few ship. Like I said, I'm training myself, so I'm training myself with exploration. I'm running mission. I am working on the career agent, just basic stuff like that for now. So don't expect any grandiose content or any political stuff or Wamp is reform, at least in the very near future. Like I said, end of July, you're probably gonna be more active till then. I might post a video or two up to then, but I'm gonna post a poll just to see what you guys want me to do actually. So just so that at least can do some stuff to entertain the viewer, if that means anything. So anyway, I've been rambling on more than enough for today. If you have any question, ask them in the comment. I'll always answer. People that are on the Wamp Discord, you know that I'm active these days. So see you there, and hopefully it's gonna be another fun adventure that's starting. So see you. Bye.